must be away.
Doctor, the computer is not acting.
Moonbase Alpha, we have a problem.
Define, please.
Our main computer is damaged. No time to repair and reprogram. Impossible to detonate.
We're through then.
I think I can handle it from here, Tony.
Oh, okay.
We have an expert who thinks she can solve your problem.
At our present rate of speed and distance, I can send a beam down in 30 seconds. Can you clear a channel in your computer?
I've cleared a channel for you, Moonbase Alpha.
I'm matching up with you, Space Station 1.
Good thing we got Maya. She's super advanced.
Ready to beam. Switch on for detonation. Now.
Hold on to something. Yeah, but what's the next phase of this plan?
I've got a location. According to this readout, they're somewhere on Earth.
It's impossible.
That's impossible.
Is it possible that your pollution didn't affect everywhere on Earth? Somewhere where they could still breathe?
Not possible.
How about England?
Whatever planet they're on, it can't be Earth. We can do nothing but continue to recalculate.
When you locate, Commander Kearney, what happened?
Reverse the magnetic field on the projection pods on your transference dome and it can be returned to Alpha.
Yeah, exactly. Easy peasy.
How long have they got?
In 18 hours, the eclipse will block out all communications.
And there'll never be another chance?
Not in your lifetime, Yasko.
Sorry, fake Sandra.
We still have time to send some of you back down to Earth. Anybody wants to try it?
I'll go.
Look, you all heard what Maya said. There may not be another chance.
I'd rather stay on Alpha than end up somewhere in space.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Is that the way the rest of you feel?
No risk takers amongst you? They all just walked away. Hey, if this conversation isn't over, I didn't tell you to walk away. Get in there. Remember these caves? From the Oh My God, We're Cavemen episode?
John.
Once a foot or two closer or further away in this place. If we're gonna get it, we're all gonna get it.
Is her being sick important at all? Do we
Anything?
need to get her sick?
No, it's at least 6 feet thick. Check the door.
How do you know it's at least 6 feet? Yeah. You can just tell by the sound it makes.
I look like a monster.
I think you look great.
Aww.
John, check your temperature, please.
John's just fine. Look, he's just a little red, that's all.
8.6. Uh-huh. Normal. Get those guards to understand we need some help.
Hey!
Let us out of here.
Hey!
You stinking guards.
Reservation!
That wasn't English.
Just get your temperature down.
My guess is that it's viral pneumonia.
What's the cure?
If we were an Alpha, it would be so simple.
Didn't she take any supplies with her? How about this? Will that help?
What is it, Helen?
Some kind of fungus?
Is that a fungus? Scrape some of that off.
Get right in there, Alan. There's at least 6 feet of fungus here, Doc.
Fungoids are the basis for the Barmycin range of drugs. It's the only known cure for viral pneumonia.
Supposing it is a variant of the same fungoid. How do you prepare the drug?
You need heat,
Fire.
any vegetable fiber, and some of this. But it could stave it off.
Ah, Jesus Christ. How boring an idea to have them wherever they are and for them to have to cure the doc of her pneumonia by going on a mission to get some sort of vegetable and combine it with the fungus and heat it up a bit so that we can cure her of the mystery illness she got when we got here. Instead of dealing with where they are, the interesting part, the actual interesting part, where the hell are they? Journey to where? Not journey to the doc's going to be sick for half the episode and we have to cuddle her and make sure she's warm. Like, what the hell is that? Because I asked a few minutes ago, is the doctor being ill going to be important? Is that an important part of the episode? It seems to be the only important part of this part of the episode. Who are the guys out there? Where are they? What are they speaking? What year is it? Are we in the same year as the pod people? Like, what? Oh, I'm so frustrated with this episode. I don't know. Let's see if we can break out of our cell. We can get the guard over. We can punch him. We can steal the keys. We can do a little breakout, and then we can teleport back to Alpha instead. You know?
Means we've got to get out of this place.
Yeah, we gotta get out.
Build a fire.
Come on, Alan.
No chance. Walls of solid rock.
Except for the fungus.
Okay, Helena. You're the doctor. How many hours?
6.
No. Is this the first time they've legitimately kissed? No, because they kissed in the last episode.
Well, I think they just about like us to stop.
Why don't you come over here and make us stop making the noise? Why don't you come over here? Yeah, come over here by that door. What's making that light? Always watch. How do we get behind them to do that? What's this music all about? Yeah, get the fungus.
Look at the problem again, Doctor. You've run your seismic reconstruction.
Yeah.
And the answer's the same each time. Earth. But it isn't.
Possible. Because they're still alive.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a great scene. Yeah, mix it all in there. Gotta heat it up and then we gotta pour it in our mouth.
How's that?
Yeah, perfect, John. Just to mix it into a herbal tea or something and then she'll knock it back.
What is it, Helena?
It's the moon.
What about it?
Helena, we've left
Hey!
the moon.
No, there is a moon. It's right there. John. We're in a different time, John. Look, see?
Hey, that mountain could almost be Copernicus. And the Mariambrium above it. It's our moon, Ellen.
Yep.
And this is the Earth after all.
Yeah, we're in a different time.
It can't be. It broke away. The moon broke out of the Earth's orbit.
Come on, fellas, catch up.
Then this is the Earth. Before the moon broke away.
Yep.
We may be hundreds of years back in time.
Medieval times.
Possibility that they landed on a planet with breathable atmosphere of 1 in a billion.
It's much more unlikely than that.
Then why can't Logan find them?
Perhaps he's searching in the wrong time.
Yeah.
I can't accept that they're on Earth in some time in the distant past.
You know that they can't live on the Earth's surface in present conditions. And we know that they are still alive. Rethink your calculations.
And remember, Dr. Logan, we have only 10 hours.
Yeah. Ticking clock.
Okay, if this is Earth, where on Earth? And when? I'd say we're fairly far north. How you feeling?
Like I'm coming back from the dead.
You still look like a zombie, Doc.
Switching on and off. Well, they can't all be malfunctioning at the same time. It's Alpha. Try to make contact.
Some kind of Morse code. Hide. Okay, too late for that. Can't you just leave us alone?
So you're the English fugitives
No.
who thought to cheat me of a fat ransom.
He speaks English.
Keep it going.
What good will it do? Can they tell us where they are? And at what point in time?
You keep signaling. Let them know that we're still searching.
Will they be able to get a proper year from that guy? I love that we can detect them through time. Now this is a fun place. We should have come here first.
You're gentlefolk, that's clear, and worth a pretty penny in ransom to some great lord in England. But there's one thing I still don't understand.
One thing.
Why do 3 English travel Scotland? You must know you'd make fair hostages to any Scottish clan.
We've been in Scotland all this time.
Would you believe we lost our way?
No, my friend. Why do you disguise yourselves in that strange garb? The lady dressed in men's clothes.
We're from space.
Speak in that odd manner.
Space.
With the last flicker of that candle, the old year runs out. Let's drink that this new year
Yeah, what year is it?
will better it.
Which one?
I learned your tongue a quarter century ago to the year, after our victory at Bannockburn. The River Bruce.
Yeah, Robert the Bruce.
Robert Bruce and Bannockburn. Robert Bruce and Bannockburn.
Do you remember that from your history?
Bannockburn. When was the battle fought? I can't remember. New Year's Day, 25 years after Bannockburn.
Yeah.
If we can get that message to Maya, Logan's computer will know.
Beep 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 beep.
What plaything is this?
Oh.
You too, my lady.
Oh, she's dead. Look,
Is the lady sick?
she's dying.
Give her some shelter where she can rest.
She's got the illness.
I understand now. The lady has the plague.
Yeah.
Turned out by some great lord to die.
Yeah. Burn them all. Burn them. You, hands off you.
30 minutes
No.
before the eclipse begins.
Hard cut to this guy in a chair, giving a monologue.
I think we all have to accept that we have no hope of recovering them now.
Are you performing a play? One-man play?
No, Doctor. We accept nothing.
Not the plague, I tell you, she can be cured.
No, she's just got some sort of pneumonia.
Like I say, it's not the plague.
She already ate the fungus. She's fine. Hands off.
Not the plague, she can be cured. Cured. There's only one cure.
We need to get teleported back right away. Oh, she still has her communication device. Beep, 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 beep. I think that one might be a legitimate witch.
We're getting something on the indicators.
Anybody read Morse code?
Casco, does that mean anything to you?
Some sort of code.
Does anybody get that? Wait a minute.
This guy.
It's the old Morse code.
Yeah.
An old form of signal we used to learn.
What does it say? Scotland.
Location established. Scotland.
Bannockburn plus 25.
Bannockburn plus 25.
1314 plus 25, 1339. Scotland, 1339.
Hang in there. Any second now. They were aliens. Aliens all along. Well, this'll make the history books.
Texas City, calling Moon Base Alpha.
Yeah, what up, Texas?
This is our final transmission.
Goodbye, Texas City. Thanks anyway.
Helena, I'm going to toast your recovery. Ah, John.
Comedy outro, John.
On your scale of 1 to 10, where are you now?
At least a 3, right?
Would you believe still 2? Oh, about 5. No, thank you.
Keep working on it, Tony.
You're not giving up, Tony, are you?
Oh, no. He's just going back to the drawing board. Pilots.
I'll get used to it.
But rotten luck to have drawn Scotland in 1339.
We could have caught the massacre of St. Bartholomew, the sinking of the Titanic, the storming of the Bastille.
Okay, you win. For history like that, who wants to go back to Earth anyway?
Yeah, let's just stay out here in space. She's right. A couple of things. The people from Space Station 1, which is located on Earth, which is slightly confusing, in the place where Texas used to be, they were telling the truth. There was no subterfuge. There was no... I didn't trust them for the first part of the episode. But everything they said was actually legitimately true. You know? The Earth was basically uninhabitable. Who needs nature anyway? And we all live in giant domes scattered about the place. Very well controlled. But there's seismic activity all around us, and it can fritz all our systems at any point. But yeah, we can... Everything... They were completely genuine, trying to help us. But I don't know if we want to go back to that. You know, like the doc said at the end. If going back to Earth means just going back to this sterile dome environment, it's like living on the moon base. You know, there's very little difference, except for, I guess, the Earth is more, you know, can sustain itself for longer. You know, the moon base is always on a ticking timer of resource depletion, whereas the Earth has more of that. Still, not something I would particularly look forward to going back to. Another thing that we've established in this episode is that 120 years has passed on Earth since we've been gone. At least in this episode. In other episodes, that time frame can shift and change, and depending on what the episode needs. You know? These people could be the descendants of the Moonbase crew. Victor, remember when we split off into two? And Sandra and Paul had kids? You know, these people could be descendants of those people. And we built up civilization again real quickly, didn't we, by the way? If that was the case. And that's how they knew that we were still out in space on the moon. And, you know, they knew all about us and how to contact us and where we'd be and all that stuff. That's not gonna be the case. That makes no sense. Not enough time has passed for that particular timeline to work. Plus, did those people even exist at all? If you recall. But yeah, we were flung back in time. And at the time, you're not sure whether or not, like when we see the greenery, you're not sure whether or not the Texas people are just hoodwinking us and lying about everything. And actually, you know, the Earth is perfectly fine and they're just tricking us for some reason because they want to steal our titanium that we got from the planet in the first episode before we blew it up. Or they're aliens trying to conquer the Earth, or, you know, any other possibility. So when we see the greenery, we're kind of, what's going on? You know? But the other possibility is that we're in a different time. And that's the one they went with. Once we saw the Robin Hood people, the Scottish Robin Hood people, then we kind of knew we were back in time. Or in another part of the Earth that had devolved in a way. But then we had kind of a tedious sequence where John and the Doc and Carter are captured and put in a cell and they have to escape, and they're captured again and then they're strung up and they're burned. It felt a bit Star Trek-y that way, you know, the way there's a lot of Star Trek episodes where we end up in cells and we have to get the guards over and we have to escape. Then we threw in the whole Doc is ill and she's coughing for the whole episode and we gotta take care of that Doc, and all of that stuff could have been just cut out. You know, we could have dedicated more time to more interesting things than seeing if she's okay and getting her a blanket and her telling people to stay away and them not listening to her. Just boring. And don't talk to me about the stuff on the moon base was even more boring than that. If you can believe that. You know, at least we had a bit of greenery to look at when we were on Earth. But when we're on the moon base, we're just looking at a screen going, hey, they're still alive. They're still... Their life signs are still bleeping. God damn it, we gotta find where they are. We gotta get the calculations. You know, Maya, can you interface with the Texas computer and then you can set off the earthquake explosion so that it's exactly mirrors the circumstances of the first transfer so that we can see where they ended up. And all that was kind of a waste of time, because when we did that, all we found out was that, oh yeah, our computer says they landed on Earth, but that couldn't be because they're not there, because they couldn't survive on Earth. And it was only the watch message that actually helped in the end. You know, the moon base and Texas could have just taken the whole episode off and just waited for John's message. You know? So all of that could have been just cut out. I did enjoy when we cut back to Logan, and he was just sitting in a chair as if he was on stage, giving a monologue, you know, for a play. I did enjoy that. I did like his set. I did like the future Texan set. We only got to see one room. And the outside. The outside was kind of cool. But I enjoyed seeing a version of the future Earth and what might be going on. Very minimalist. I liked her hair. You know, I like the little Tetris machines that they were using. Actually, a bit like Quantum Leap. The little device that Al would use. You know, interface with Ziggy. But more transparent. But when we went back to the moon base, it was very apparent, and I don't know if you felt this, that none of our main cast are there. It's just the new cast. It's just Tony and Maya and a bunch of people we've never seen before this episode, all having a chat about nothing really that interesting. You know, we got fake Sandra doing her best. We got fake Kanu. We got all sorts of things. A guy who recognizes Morse code. But it's just nothing to it. And then we have 2 funny scenes where Tony is making alcohol. And it's passably funny. It's like... It's kind of gentle, inoffensively... It's just inoffensive humor, and it doesn't hit right. But as I said, I'll get used to it, and maybe it will start to hit right. Like, Maya and Tony are doing the flirting thing right now. She started it last episode, and we've continued it in this episode. So she's trying to add the spice to season 3. And we'll see if that goes anywhere. You know? Because the spice is gone now. Now that Paul and Sandra aren't around anymore. I don't know. I'll still be looking out for Sandra. She was in episode 1 and 2, wasn't she? So I'll look out for her going forward. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Da-da-da-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Now, I looked at a little review of this episode. The Wikipedia article for the episode. SFX magazine rated the episode A-, describing Blair and Jones's performances as delightful. The story is highly entertaining and enjoyable. But I'm happy to be on the opposite side of that. Whilst SFX magazine might rate it an A-, or like an 8 or 9 out of 10, I'm with Alan on this one. I'd rate it like a 2. See, maybe the humor isn't so bad after all. Maybe I should upgrade it to a 3. You know, if I can use the humor of the episode to describe the episode, maybe it's not all that bad. And look, it wasn't all that bad. You know, there was nothing really bad about it. It was just, I wish they'd done more with the concept. You know, we're finally talking to Earth after all this time. Could they didn't even, could you send us your files, the history of Earth since we've been gone? You know, could you send us a whole bunch of stuff? You know, we're going to be cut off for hundreds of years now because of a galactic eclipse, you know, some magic stuff. We're not going to be able to contact you for another 100 years, 200 years. Is that your time or is that our time? Because if it's your time, we'll see you again in a couple of years, you know? Our time. No problem. We can wait a couple of years. If it's our time, well, that's a problem. But yeah, they could have sent us like all the the World Series games up until, what was it, all sport was cancelled in 2026 or something? Was that in the episode? Yeah, before all competitive sports were abandoned in the year 2026. Oh, what do they know? What's about to happen? Oh my god. We used one of the cool robots from the Here Have Some Oxygen episode. We sent that as a test run. But that's all. We sent them something, they didn't send us anything. I guess they sent our crew back. They could have sent us some futuristic stuff. Like a replicator or something. To really help us out. We don't need them. Maya's got super advanced technological expertise. She can build us all sorts of things. You know? We got cool labs. We're making our own booze. We got underground cave systems on the moon now. We've got all sorts of... We're really advanced now. Compared to season 1. Anywho. Next episode is called One Moment of Humanity. Maya, you're out. So come back next week for that. Let me know what you thought of this one. This is one of those outros where my thoughts are a bit scattered and not wholly cohesive, but you gets what you gets. I'll see you next time.